Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 23. Yes, last time we got a very harsh reality. It is very hard to see the last episode and not feeling bad for Gentle. Uh, Once again, it's we have been dealing with the average villains. That yes, he's terrible. You kind of sympathize with their ideas in the case of Stain, but you do not sympathize by the way he's executing said ideas. And on the other ones, that just you just plain hate them, or he's just the representation of evil in the case of All for One. So yes, it's pretty clear that you should not like these villains. But in the case of Gentle, yes, as you said in the commentary of the last video, yes, Gentle is pretty much what Deku could be. An almost quirkless guy, yes, with a quirk that is, without proper training, is not very useful, but he had good intentions, and said good intentions never abandon him. Yes, he steals, he threatens, but in the end, he just wants to improve society. And hell, even in the last episode, we know that he was not willing to hurt anybody just to gain his goal. He knew that Deku could take all those punches that he gave him, and he tried to make him unconscious so he could move on. Again, he doesn't want to hurt anybody. And yes, this is what Deku could be. Luckily for Deku, in the moment he took actions in the first episode of the series, he received an amazing OP quirk. Because yes, it's incredibly powerful. And his dreams became true. But for Gentle, the opposite happens. All his dreams went down crumbling, his family no longer support him, and the only fan, the only person that really likes him is there with him, but he wanted to protect this girl. So yes, it's a fascinating character, Gentle. At the beginning I didn't know what to think about him. No, I'm perfectly clear. I love this villain. And honestly, this is the first time in the entire series that I want a villain to escape, to go away, to be free again. Hell, I don't even feel that about Bakugo. Yes, I kind of get better with Bakugo, but I think I feel more sympathy towards Gentle than towards Bakugo. There, I said it. But anyway, yes, I think I'm going to start rambling way too much about this character because I genuinely love this character, and hopefully something good is going to come out of these with that guy. But anyway, yes, I'm starting to rambling. Let me just remind you that obviously subscribe if you enjoy the channel, leave a comment and give a like if you enjoy the video, and remember, now I have a Patreon, so check the link in the description below so you can get to know the rewards that you could get if you subscribe to my Patreon. Anyway, yes, enough about this. Let's cut the presentation and watch the video, shall we? Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the 23rd episode of the 4th season. It is obviously a very different episode if we compare it to what we saw last week. Last week it was kind of depressing in the end because yes, you have a spectacular fight, but the villain is a sympathetic villain in which you kind of feel bad for what is going to happen with them, not just Gentle but La Brava, especially knowing the backstory of those two villains. It's not the same, as I said in the presentation, it's not the same as when you saw Stain, as when you saw All for One, as when you saw Chisaki. You want them to be beaten, you want them to defeat them. It doesn't matter how much they show you of their backstory, you want to see them fail. That's the difference. And with Gentle, you kind of, well, in my particular case, I wanted to see Deku to succeed, but at the same time, I want Gentle to escape. I want him to be free. And with La Brava. So, yes, it's a weird sensation. And yes, the first part of the episode, like 5 minutes in the episode, is about that. It's kind of closing that moment in which, yes, the depressing part of Gentle. And then after that, well, before going to the school festival, the last bit of the episode, the extra scene, you still see this kind of depressing part, because you start to see just how heartbroken or how empty La Brava really is without Gentle, and how broken Gentle is now in this moment. Because yes, in his videos and in the previous episode, he is a very happy, a very optimistic man. But in this moment, you see a broken man. You see now the culmination of everything that went wrong in his life. In this moment is when he breaks. But that last scene gave me hope. I don't know if I interpret that correctly, but perhaps they could use the talent of Gentle and the talent of La Brava to do some good. So they will offer them something else than just jail. Because obviously I do not know how the laws in Japan works. But perhaps they could make a deal. Perhaps they could say, okay, we will not be as severe with Gentle. Of course, he needs to pay for the crimes. But we will not be as severe with Gentle if you help us and you can visit him. And I don't know. Perhaps I'm just trying to get a ray of hope with these two. Because again, I really like their characters. I really did. And I feel so bad for them. Especially with the last scene and what we saw in the previous episode. So yes, I want them to be happy. I want them to succeed. I want Gentle to become a hero, or at least to assist heroes. I want La Brava to be with Gentle, because yes, when you think about it, it's kind of a very weird love, that Gentle is the only hope that this girl has. But after what we saw, yes, I kind of understand that, and hopefully without this crime, they could develop a more healthier relationship. Because yes, it's not as healthy as you might think. But perhaps with time, because yes, he is not hurting her. Hell, even tried to protect her. To say, no, I brainwashed her, and she has nothing to do with the crimes. She wanted to protect her. And yes, at the beginning, La Brava was obsessed with Gentle in a certain point, which is again not healthy. But I guess they are kind of developing into a healthy relationship. I still don't know what to feel about their relationships, but still, I want them to be happy, honestly. That's what I want for them. For them to be just that, happy. For them to be successful at something. Because yes, this could be Midoriya. And even Midoriya acknowledged that in the episode. That yes, this could be me. Luckily, I have good luck on my side. I met my hero, I met All Might, and I impressed him, and now he decided to give me his quirk, which is obviously, I don't know how fucking rare that could be, but all the combination of the statistics, again, if we consider it in the real life, obviously this is a manga, this is an anime, this is something that was prepared, but I would love to know the statistic of that happening, of that good luck and good fortune for Midoriya. He deserved it, of course he did. But yeah, this is a moment in which you kind of see just how luck could change somebody's fate. Because yes, now the fate of Midoriya is becoming the greatest hero of them all. Because yes, that is what we saw at the beginning of the series. This is the story of how I became the greatest hero. Or, in the case of Gentle, how he became a criminal and a broken person in the end. It is interesting to see all this dilemma in this anime. Now, going on to a happier moment, the school festival. Obviously, we saw what is going on with the school festival, or at least a glimpse here and there in the end. We saw the food, we saw how they prepare everything, the haunted house, the I think it was obstacle course there, uh, all the little details that we saw in the world, and obviously the beauty contest, in which obviously Nigiri won. I mean, come on, she's gorgeous and she's cute. Oh, yeah, she's amazing. So she deserved it. And yes, I love how all of the, I think there were 6 or 8. I don't recall how many there were. I think there were 8 air participants in this one. And yes, all of them deserve to win, except for number 3. Honestly, I don't know how she won last year, but yeah, no, man. No, just no. Anyway, moving on. We received a glimpse of the play that the Class 1B was, well, portraying. Yeah, I love it. Those 10 seconds, 30 seconds that they gave us were amazing, and I love it, and I would love to watch that in its entirety, man. But obviously, what steals the show is the musical performance from Class 1A. I was grinning the entire time, from the beginning to the end. I was grinning, and I was so emotional, and that scene gave me so much happiness. I was happy through the entirety of that performance. It was amazing. The upbeat music, the kind of background for Kyoka. I love how the parents are very supportive of their children. That yes, you thought the music, and I feel I disappointed you because I don't want to follow the music state. But instead of being angry, or instead of being mad or whatever, or being disappointed, no, say you can do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. We will support you and we will be proud no matter what. My God, those are great fucking parents, man. That's why this hero curse is such a great curse. Because all the parents that we have seen so far are supportive. Yes, they understand the risk in the case of Midoriya's mom. But they understand and they support. And obviously with the exception of Endeavor, yeah, he's a fucking bastard. And yes, we saw this, that a lot of supportive heroes, a lot of supportive heroes that doesn't wear capes. That's what I wanted to say. It's a great way of showing you, just for a little bit, without making it out of place, how another background is for another hero, in this case Kyoka. And I love this, seriously love it. I genuinely love it. I mean, yes, the performance is great, the music was awesome, the effects, obviously, this is animated, it's a lot easier to make it than in reality. Well, perhaps with computer animation, but yeah, that is not the case. I love how they prepare everything, not just the musical performance, not just the dance, but the special effects were fantastic. But I think the most important part of this performance is the smile of Eri. And I love this visual aid that they gave us in the end. Just when they were about to show you that beautiful, beautiful smile of this beautiful child. How this shadow, this terrible being that is still surrounding Eri, because yeah, she's still not free from Chisaki. She's still having the shadow of Chisaki above her. And how this shadow is just being destroyed by the music and by making her smile. And yes, the representation of that liberation, which is the smile of Eri. That was gorgeous, and that was very, very emotional. I even shed a couple of tears there because it was so beautiful. Happiness tears, happiness, happiness, happiness. Because yes, that's what that child deserved. She deserved to be happy, especially after what happened to her. About everything went wrong with her, but now she's happy again, and that is something that she deserved. Because still, I don't know how long these children suffer under Chisaki, that bastard. And yes, this is great, because now she's finally completely free from that terrible fate that she has. Perhaps she still needs a little bit more time, but I think this is a representation that everything is going to be better for Eri. Yeah, there are small details here and there, obviously, in the episode, that how All Might is such a dad for Midoriya because all the calls that he made, and Midoriya's, oh my god, there were at least 3. I counted at least 3. Hell, I will even go ahead and say 4. So yeah, there are actually more than 4. So yes, those were a lot of calls. But yes, All Might is such a dad for Midoriya. I mean, come on, just adopt him already. Oh boy, yeah, it was a great episode. It was very upbeat, very uplifting, and I think this is something that we needed, especially for what is going on with the world, especially with this terrible pandemic that we are getting through, the coronavirus that is obviously forcing us to stay at home. But this is an episode that we needed, I think, to go beyond that terrible thing. And obviously, I'm not going to say anything more. But yes, that is something I wanted to give you to you guys after this. I say, oh, this is perfect, because yes, I know that some of you cannot go out. I don't know where you are, but hopefully I'm providing you with some entertaining so you don't get bored so much in your house. So yes, this is something I will do, and yes, obviously that is what I'm here for, you guys, to entertain you and to give you something to alleviate that boredom that is inside of, or that being staying inside of your house, guys. So hopefully I succeed at that. I give you some entertainment here and there. And yes, just remember to be careful, guys. Yes, this is very dangerous. The social isolation is necessary. Wash your hands. Be careful out there, guys. So yes, anyway, yes, enough about that depressing moment. Let me just remind you that, please, if you enjoy the content of the channel, consider a subscription, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the video, and leave a comment so I know what you think about the said video. Let me remind you that I now have a Patreon. Obviously, there is no obligation there, and yes, I'm not going to change the way I upload the videos on YouTube and shoot, but I'm gonna give something extra to those patrons. But anyway, yes, enough about that. I think I really exhausted the topic of this episode. I hope you enjoy it. Yes, I have nothing else to say, but thank you for your attention, and see you on the next one. Bye!
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, give it a like, so the algorithm from YouTube will help me out. And check my other videos, share them, and also why not subscribe to my channel and join this community. And as always, I want to thank you for your attention, your likes, and even your dislikes, your comments, which is something I always look forward to read. And yeah, once more, thanks, and see you on the next one.